talk to you about the Spica cast and propose a new remedy for it. The old Spica cast is for children with hip dysplasia to correct this. So what they do is they have a thin layer of cloth underneath the cast, and then they wrap a large cast around the baby to hold their legs in place like this. Some issues with this cast are that the baby will get a rash from drooling, or the fact that they only have a small area to use to go to the bathroom, and it can get really uncomfortable and wet. Also, the edges of the Spica cast can be sharp and hurt the baby, so they have to be shaved down by the parents.
Okay, so as we already talked about the problems with the current model of how to cast for the Spica cast, our design was targeting the main problems, which was the irritation that was caused by the wet and damp areas of the cast, and also how uncomfortable it is. So what we decided to do was, first off, we took the cast, which is already like this, and we decided that if we cut it down the side, down here, and removed it so that it could be taken off, and then just reinforced with screw steels on the side, for the legs and the body, we could have it in two sections and just removed off to clean down the baby. Also, another important part is that there was a lining underneath originally. So what we decided to do was attach the lining to the cast when we remove it, so that it's taken off, removed, attached, and there's no problem with taking this part of the cast off. And when the cast is off, because the bottom half is still remaining in place, the baby's legs won't move, and you'll still be able to have the same functionality just with a few minutes to clean and wash the baby every day. So, also, the problem was that there were, along the edges here and here, there was rough edges that were cutting into the baby's skin, and that originally either you had to request the doctor to, or you had to do it yourself, put on edges. What we decided to do was make the edges and have them with waterproof padding originally, so that you don't have to worry about that. Also, instead of using the fiberglass cast that is originally used, we decided to go with a different material called dense mesh, which is more, it breathes easier and is more comfortable for the user of the cast.
Here with Claire, our baby with her newly developed cast for her hip problems. Our company is asking for $150,000 specifically for labor costs and research and development for innovations to the cast. The labor costs will include making the molding for the cast, the dense mesh itself, which is also used for protecting your phones and phone cases, and the lining inside the cast. To summarize our product, it is a dense mesh molding that goes around the baby's legs and hips and waist to protect the bones, and it is just as effective as the old Spica cast, but yet way more efficient and has more benefits with comfortability and things like that. And our slogan is, if it can protect your phones, why not your bones?